Mom puts baby to bed, not realizing the hidden danger. Before we continue, be sure to click that like button to help us spread the word about Facts Verse, and click the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. When a parent tucks their kids in for the night, they leave the room hoping their child will sleep through the night. They also leave the room sure that they will see their child again in the morning. Well, this was not the case with Kerry Hall Volpert. This mom put her baby girl to bed, but she had no idea the danger that was hiding in that room. Kerry Hall Volpert was the proud mother of a 3-year-old son named Jackson and a 17-month-old baby girl named Sammy. On February 28, 2016, Kerry put her babies to bed the same way she did every night. The only difference between most nights is that her son was going to be sleeping downstairs so that he could be close to her. He was at that age where he was afraid of monsters. To make things easier on everybody, she allowed him to sleep downstairs. She put her daughter to bed in her own room that night. Her daughter Sammy loved her crib and she loved her bedroom. Kerry decorated the room herself, and it was fit for a princess. Before Kerry took Sammy upstairs, she said night-night to her daddy. Like most children her age, Sammy didn't want to go to bed. When Kerry put her in the crib, she cried for a minute or two before finally drifting off to sleep. She never thought that it would be the last time that she would see her little girl alive. Kerry posted what happened next on her Facebook page as a warning to other mothers. Post read the desperation and screeching panic and my husband's voice the next morning as he went to retrieve her from upstairs, or something I will never forget. I was in the kitchen making coffee, and as soon as my husband screamed Kerry, I knew something was terribly wrong. I froze and he yelled my name again as he ran down the upstairs hallway. When Kerry got upstairs to Sammy's room and she saw him cradling their little daughter's limp body, she broke down in tears. Something had gone terribly wrong that night, but she couldn't imagine what she thought. Her daughter was too old for SIDS and nobody had shaken or abused the baby. She was in shock. Her little girl was just alive a few hours earlier and now she was gone. It turned out little Sammy died of hyperthermia, not hypothermia, but hyperthermia here. We never knew this was even a possibility for small children. The child's not able to regulate their body temperature until they are about 3 or 5 years old. On her Facebook page, Kerry posted, "Even though our upstairs thermostat was set on 72 degrees, the heater was blasting upstairs and it felt like a sauna. The temperature registered 99 degrees on our thermostat, which was as high as it could go, meaning that it was over 100 degrees upstairs. The only solace that Kerry had was that her daughter went in peace. The doctors told her that it was very unlikely Sammy woke up, so she died peacefully in her sleep. It was painless." While Kerry was devastated, her little girl was gone. She was thankful that Jackson was afraid of monsters. Had she not let him sleep on the main floor of her room, the doctor said that he likely would have died as well. After Sammy's death, Kerry discovered that her family was not the only one affected by hyperthermia. In multiple story homes, she says that she thought that she prepared herself for everything that motherhood could bring. On Facebook, she posted, "Upon preparing to become a mother, I read multiple books and stories on possible dangers that could harm babies and toddlers. I wish I had once read about this." Kerry says this type of thing was not in any of the baby books she read. She says that since she had never heard of something like this before, many expectant moms likely hadn't either. She decided to share her story on Facebook to raise awareness of the issue. She says that she would never want another parent to go through what she and her husband had just gone through. Kerry wanted to also educate parents on hyperthermia. The signs include fever, over 103, rapid heartbeat, dizziness, confusion, and skin that's hot to the touch. To prevent a baby from developing hyperthermia in their home, there are a few things that parents can do. Allow your children to sleep on the same floor as you so you can tell if the temperature goes up too high. Use a baby monitor that can measure the temperature at a child's room. And don't use space heaters in your child's bedroom. Kerry says it's too late for her family, but it's not too late for others. That's why she shared her story. Subscribe for more.